Hi, I'm Jim Knapp. I'm a lifelong resident of Sandy Hook. Thank you everyone for this opportunity to speak here tonight. I wish the circumstances that led up to this hearing were better, and my heart goes out to all who have been affected by this senseless tragedy. I attended Sandy Hook Elementary School, as did my children after me. I live close by between here and the school. I've worked for many years as a teacher, and at least 20 years in high-tech industry in both engineering and administrative positions. My family has been in Newtown for at least 4 generations. I have guns that have been passed down for more generations than that, and some I have collected myself. I expect to pass that heritage down to my children and my grandchildren, and it is my right. Unfortunately, when a madness strikes, no amount of laws can prevent what has happened. I understand approximately 20 laws were broken during this crime. None of them saved anyone. I will not speak of this madman since our media has sensationalized this whole episode and made him a household word. We now have so many gun laws here in Connecticut that my head spins when I try and keep up with them. I've basically given up. More gun laws will only make criminals out of many patriotic, law-abiding citizens who responsibly own guns now. Why should we be punished? I have trained in Switzerland, where everyone has a mandatory year of military service, and each person keeps an assault rifle ready to go in their home. They have no crime, none. We now live in a world where these things will happen, and whether it's perpetrated by a madman or a terrorist, we have to stop hiding behind our lily-white daffodil fantasy and realize that there are people and places in the world that are not very nice. A quick trip through some of our rundown urban areas should be enough to remind you. We now have to look at things that will realistically work for us to protect our children. Enforce the gun laws that are already on the books. Adding more won't solve anything. If I wanted to commit a mass murder, I could just as easily drive a hijacked tractor trailer through the side of the school or across the crowded playground. Do we sue the truck manufacturer then? I cannot justify arming teachers. One misplaced purse or unlocked desk could lead to an accident. Giving certain administrators access to a firearm safely locked up with proper training might help. Where I teach at Pomperaug High School, we have 5 retired police officers as unarmed guards and 1 full-time armed police officer assigned to the school. This has worked out quite nicely, and the guards have developed a great relationship with the faculty and our student body. This was in place before our tragedy here in Sandy Hook.
Jim, can I just ask you to quickly summarize, please?
I'm almost done. Over 1/3 of the schools in the U.S. have adopted some sort of security. What sort of outcome would we have had if there was an armed guard wearing a bulletproof vest at the door when this murderer arrived? We have to take security measures that involve personnel, and we don't have to turn the school into a fortress, but at least let's make it some deterrence instead of sheep in a pen waiting for the coyote to come. In closing, I would like to say that pursuing my hunting and sport shooting hobbies has become more and more difficult in this area, but it is my right, and that's a right that our forefathers fought and died for, and many good people I know would do the same.